You want to support Roland Martin Unfiltered? Be sure to join our Bring the Funk fan club. Every dollar that you give to us supports our daily digital show. There's only one daily digital show out here that keeps it black and keep it real as Roland Martin Unfiltered. Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered daily digital show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. You can make this possible. But here's the thing, Robert, that people still have to confront, and that is I've heard Sanders supporters say, yeah, but Sanders has a black plan.
But he doesn't.
But no one has to, they still can't answer, though, with all of that, why are black voters not trusting Bernie Sanders?
Well, a big part of it is having the entire Democratic establishment be against him for the last 6 years.
BS.
No, it's not BS.
It
He's been running for president for 6 years.
Exactly.
It is BS.
Four of those years he ran unopposed. For the last 4 years, before the cycle ramped up, right? So let's say from December 2016 to roughly, let's say April 2019. The only person who's running for president in this country openly was Bernie Sanders. He's had his Operation Our Revolution. He did nothing for candidates, for people to actually build out and build relationships. In that time span, all the other candidates were running up and down the ballot to help people get elected, to help people turn out voters, to build those relationships. In 2018, Kamala was the most sought after surrogate, the fundraiser for the Democrat Party. And so for Bernie Sanders to keep running out and saying, hey, the party is against me, if you feel that way, it's because you have not invested the time in the party. It's because you, as a person that, quote unquote, built out this massive infrastructure, built out this massive fundraising email apparatus, built out this massive on-the-ground operation, cannot go in and get people elected, cannot go in and become a difference maker, cannot go in and build the relationships that last.
And he's the only Democrat, and he's the only person running right now who had any say over the rules that they are running under right now. So how is it that you're the only one that had the say in the rules, and you're the one complaining about the establishment? Hey, honey, you part of the establishment because you made the rules.
Robert.
So look, if you look at the platform of the Jackson 84 campaign, I'm just going to put that out there. First thing on it, Medicare for all. Next thing on the Jackson plan from 84, reversing tax cuts, ending the war on drugs, infrastructure investment. The 84 Jackson campaign, which appealed to African-American voters, is the same agenda that Bernie is running on.
Hold on, wait. But let me go back to the 84 campaign. How many black folks voted for Reverend Jackson?
The reason the Reverend Jackson became a national figure is because of the number of African-Americans voted for in the primaries.
No. Reverend Jackson became the true national figure after 88. The reality is significant numbers of black people supported Mondale. That's actually what happened there.
Well, you had a significant number. Remember, the entire party was also against Jesse in 84 and in 88.
But here's the point that I am making. There are people who, I saw this video clip of Eddie Glaude where he was talking about, I want to hear policy. Yeah, but Eddie Glaude also tells black people not to vote for Hillary Clinton in 2016.
Don't get me started.
So it's like, So I think that I really think what's happening here is there are a lot of people who are truly overthinking this deal, and they're overthinking this deal to the point that where they're discounting who black people see as the enemy. Black people see the enemy to black people. And black people's futures, Donald Trump. So you can, again, let's go down the whole list. Buttigieg, Great Marshall Plan. We can talk about Elizabeth Warren. We can talk about Harris. We can talk about Booker. We can go down the whole line. Black people are saying, I really got two choices. I got Biden, I got Sanders. We hate Trump. Who do I think is going to be the person who could beat Trump? And they're saying Biden. Numbers don't lie. I think it's a different conversation when you see these people on television and on radio and on social media, and folks are trying to go through this whole deal. In fact, I'm going to try to find this tweet where somebody also said that we're overthinking this whole deal when the person said, yo, a lot of black people are also supporting Biden because he took us back seat to a black man for 8 years. I mean, it was a hell of a tweet.
Yeah.
And I just think that sometimes we got to just own up to that real voters are making real decisions, and it's not a whole bunch of bullshit. It's really about, I like him better than him.
And you also think of the differences in the timbre of the campaign. I agree with Robert that the policy agendas between the Jesse Jackson campaign and the Sanders campaign are extremely close. I mean, almost identical. But Jesse Jackson's campaign was built around hope. keep hope alive. It was built around creating this broad coalition of people. It had a sense of bringing people together. That was the feeling that was associated with that campaign. The Saunders campaign is very exclusive. It's very hate-filled. It's very, it is attacking anyone that's not in their campaign. This week you're attacking the establishment. Next week you're attacking billionaires. Next week you're attacking corporate interests. Where do you actually see any evidence of them actually reaching out to anybody? It's not there.
Just one real quick. Detroit Free Press dropped their poll. Biden has a 24-point lead in Michigan.
This is over tomorrow.
And Clinton had a 25-point lead that took place back in 2016. All right, folks, back to our Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one moment. All right, so a lot of y'all are always asking me about some of the pocket squares that I wear. Now, Robert don't have one on. Nope. Now, I don't particularly like the white pocket squares. I don't like even the silk ones. And so I was reading GQ magazine a number of years ago, and I saw this guy who had this pocket square here, and it looks like a flower. This is called a shibori pocket square. This is how the Japanese manipulate the fabric to create this sort of flower effect. So I'm going to take it out and then place it in my hand so you see what it looks like. And I said, man, this is pretty cool. And so I tracked down, it took me a year to find a company that did it. And so they basically about 47 different colors. And so I love them because, again, as men, we don't have many accessories to wear. So we don't have many options. And so this is really a pretty cool pocket square. Now, what I love about this here is you saw when it's in the pocket, it gives you that flower effect like that. But if I wanted to also, because if I flip it and turn it over, it actually gives me a different type of texture. And so therefore it gives me a different look. So there you go. So if you actually want to get one of these shibori pocket squares, we have them in 47 different colors. All you got to do is go to RolandSMartin.com/pocket squares. All right, so first of all, that graphic is way too small. So tomorrow we're going to run it right down here all across the screen. So it's RolandSMartin.com/pocket squares. All you got to do is go to my website and you can actually get this. Now, for those of you who are members of our Bring the Funk fan club, there's a discount for you to get our pocket squares. That's why you also got to be a part of our Bring the Funk fan club. And so that's what we want you to do. And so it's pretty cool. So if you want to jazz your look up, you can do that. In addition, y'all see me with some of the feather pocket squares. My sister, who's a designer, she actually makes these. They're all custom made. So when you also go to the website, you can also order one of the customized feather pocket squares right there at RolandSMartin.com/pocket squares. So please do so. And of course, it goes to support the show. And again, if you're a Bring the Funk fan club member, you get a discount. This is why you should join the fan club. Now back to your Roland Martin Unfiltered video. You want to check out Roland Martin Unfiltered? YouTube.com/Roland S. Martin. And subscribe to our YouTube channel. There's only one daily digital show out here that keeps it black and keep it real. It's Roland Martin Unfiltered. See that name right there? Roland Martin Unfiltered. Like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's YouTube.com/Roland S. Martin. And don't forget to turn on your notifications so when we go live, you'll know it.